how we're gonna come in from now on.
Oh no. Never again.
That's how
he got me with that at the last second. That was not rehearsed. He literally, as the intro was rolling, he was like, "Go ahead."
No, I said,
"Go ahead and roll that applause." I'm like, "Why?" I'll do it, but why?
We should have the applause when we come on
now that
anyway.
I know, never again.
No, but just for both of us, like live studio audience. It gives the people in the chat a voice.
Okay, as long as it's not just to satisfy your ego.
No.
Because I was not ready for that.
Nothing can satisfy my ego.
That is true.
The black hole void that needs to be filled 24/7. What's up, everybody? Welcome.
Hi.
Wednesday night, another episode of Attack the Block Print Live.
Print.
And so I'm super excited to be here with you guys. Tomorrow I leave for Ohio for PowerCon. Big news over there. Mondo's got a big booth showing off all our cool toys. We got a panel Sunday around 12:30 p.m. I believe is the time. Ohio time, whatever that time zone is.
That is correct. No, it's 12 o'clock. Are they 1 hour behind us? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. If you're in Ohio, it'll be at 12:30, whatever time zone that is
exactly.
where you're
Ohio time. And
somebody from Ohio, please let us know what time zone you're in.
Jay Gladfelter from Geek Dad Life, Geek Dad Jay himself, embroiled in controversy, will still be hosting our live panel on Sunday. I'm just kidding about the controversy, although not totally, but yes, he's the fucking man. I'm so happy to bring him over and have him host our panel. Gives cred to the toy tubers.
It does.
Big shout out to all you guys in the chat tonight. I'm going to reveal something, and I'm super excited about it. But before I do, let's say hello.
I already forgot what the reveal was, and you already told me.
But you know what it is.
Well, of course I know what it is.
Yeah.
I just you said reveal, and I'm like, ooh, what?
Octeal says it's the same. The same as what, Eastern time?
It's Eastern time?
Okay, before I forget, though, before we do anything else, and before I forget, I've mentioned this before. I like that we're on Wednesday. And by the way, if you're watching on Instagram, go to YouTube, click this link or the link in my bio. I like that we're on Wednesday nights because Sunday night, you got Geek Dad Life, one of my favorite toy shows online on YouTube. I love watching them cover the news. It's great, very informative, super fun, family friendly. And then on Tuesday,
except for when Mad Hatter's on and drops F-bombs.
Does he drop the F-bombs?
He on the last time that he was on, he dropped one like right towards the middle end.
I like it. I like when he curses.
And he snuck it in.
It's good because they're a little tightly wound over on Geek Dad Life with the no cursing. Oh, family show. No kid is up that late on a Sunday. They're not watching you, Jay and John. They're playing video games. They're playing
but what if they watch it later when they're awake?
But they don't watch that. No kid wants to sit around and watch that.
I don't care. On our show, we curse as much as we want. Fuck,
yeah.
Shit,
demonetize
crap.
the fuck out of me.
I don't give a fuck.
But in all seriousness, it's great, super entertaining. Love watching them. Like I said, Jay's hosting our panel on Sunday. It's going to be great. Tuesday night, I love watching Toy Anxiety.
He does.
If you can't tell, I love watching stuff about toys. And Toy Anxiety is a great show featuring some of our friends, Jacob Walsh and Craig. What's Craig's last name? I don't even know. I don't know if, I know Jacob's in here.
Craig is not, but Dell?
Ryan Dole. Yeah, Ryan Dole. Yeah. You notice the O.
But sometimes it's silent. I don't know.
I mean, he is Canadian, so there could be French in there, and then that throws everything off.
Yeah.
But I've heard Dole. Okay. Is what I've heard. Like the orange juice, like the senator.
What was the Wolverine thing that they did of him?
They did
the Dolverine.
Dolverine. Yes, it was excellent.
That was excellent.
But I was saying, I love those guys, Abby, Craig, Ryan.
Oh, look, Jacob's in the chat, and he says they also curse over at Toy Anxiety. So if you want grown-up content, you know where to find us.
Yeah, if you want content where the people know how to cut loose, although not that loose according to last night's stream, but they cut loose. It's Tuesday night. Toy Anxiety, super freaking fun, and I literally laugh watching toy news, which is so weird.
Because it's funny. Also, it's Jacob's birthday.
It is true. Happy birthday, Jacob!
Sir.
Hey, thank you so much. Give him a round of applause. Be like a real. There you go.
Wait.
Boom. That was the birthday cake exploding. Because some old-timey criminal put a bomb in it or something.
Craig's last name is Goldberg, by the way.
Craig Goldberg, sick. Anyway, yes. Oh, that's right, because he's the son of the wrestler, Goldberg. That's awesome. And then Ryan Dole has his own show. Never ask, really. Ryan Dole has his own show on Wednesday. This is where I was getting with this. After after our stream. Very, very like considerate of him to not run a stream during our stream. So right after ours, before we get any further tonight, right after ours, if you want to keep partying, Gotham City tonight.
I'm going to put the link in the chat.
Put the link in the chat. It is a super fun Batman-centric show. But honestly, I could watch Ryan Dole talk about just anything, and it would be entertaining. Okay? So definitely check that out tonight after we're done.
That's where we'll be.
That's where we'll be watching.
I mean, we'll be dead asleep and helping Peter pack, but we're going to be watching it.
But in the background, I will count as a viewer.
Right.
Like for the view count, I will be one of those people.
And it will be on my phone too, so we'll count as 2.
No, let's not get excited. Anyway, so but definitely check him out. And I like that there's like, this is what I'm doing right now. I'm injecting myself, the smallest of the channels, into this hypothetical network so that potentially there can be something where it's like Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see what I did there? I'm like,
I like our small channel.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is, I am injecting our channel.
So that we can all share subscribers.
Yeah, I just want brand association.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I think like toy anxiety.
And one day we'll all combine forces and turn ourselves into a network.
Well, I don't know these people that well, so I don't know if I want to get into business
That's why
them,
I said
frankly.
one day.
We'll see.
Okay, one day.
But anyway,
Behave
definitely.
everybody.
Everybody keep on your best behavior. Anyway, so all that said, before we move totally off the topic, just to cement how good these people are, Jacob Walsh from Toy Anxiety. He also has a great kaiju show. But Jacob, when is the schedule for that show? It's all over the place. I know you record every other Wednesday, but then it's also
it's not live.
It might be. It's all. I see a bunch of thumbnails with topics, and then there's a long one. I'm confused, frankly, but I would love to say.
Well, but you're frequently confused about a lot of things. So
I
honestly,
That's
don't go by
why I'm
that,
asking him live, so that it's So the point is, YHS on Monster Island is the name of the show. Jacob and Jay Key, really great kaiju, Godzilla, Ultraman, vinyl toy show with collectibles and all that stuff. Again, if you like just hanging with other geeks who are into what you're into, it's great to figure out those channels, and they're cool people and they're super entertaining. I actually think they're all really good broadcasters too, which a lot of these people get on YouTube and they just turn on the camera and they turn on a microphone. They don't even care about the production value of their content. Mad Hatter doesn't even have a light.
Oh, Jacob put the information in the chat for you.
It's not live. It's released every other week, full show on YouTube, and then we pull segments from it. That's exactly. I believe what he says. Mad Hatter is actually a great broadcaster, so I'm just talking shit. But the point is,
the Toy Anxiety group are great broadcasters. They're great broadcasters.
I've said it.
Craig is hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody is.
Yeah, they're really great, and same with Geek Dad. So my point is, I'm confident to send you to these channels.
Geek Dad's got a great broadcasting voice, right?
Yeah, Jay is good.
Jay.
Jay.
He sounds like what do I always say?
He's changed his name to Geek Dad. I think his children call him.
No, I think he sounds like Greg Miller.
Yeah, he does. If you know Greg Miller.
Voice.
Yeah. But Jacob, so I don't barely lead, sent me this lovely gift that I received in the mail today. I'm going to take it from you that it's in focus.
It is. It's looking great.
Now, I don't know. Let's see. This is, I don't know. I think this is 70. Jacob, help me out with this. This is a blank figure. This is before they do. So food becomes blank and then they spray the colors onto it and overspray to get that kaiju Sofubi look. But I've always liked the blanks, how they look blank, because you could really appreciate the sculpt. I will not be painting this one.
Wait, that's blank?
This is considered blank. This is the cast color. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Interesting.
So if you look at Sofubi in general, especially like the retro, so there he goes, M174. Thank you, those of you who know more than me. When I tell you I don't know anything, I'm not kidding. So the point is, this sculpt is one I really liked for a long time, but I don't like it as much when it's painted. I like it blank a lot. And I asked Jacob because he had it behind him on a shelf. I'm like, dude, which one is that? So I can go eBay hunt it. And he just put it in a box and shipped it out to me as a gift, which was so freaking nice.
Sweet.
So Jacob Walsh.
You should have heard Peter happy laughing and clapping in the room. Yeah. I was like in the other side of the house. I'm like, what did he just open?
No, it was a really sweet gesture. Made my day. I had a very challenging day today in terms of business stuff. So that really made my day. So thank you, Jacob Walsh. You're the fucking man.
Thank you, Jacob, for making my husband very happy.
And then other quick toy news. I also got these in. look.
Oh my God, they're so good.
Part of the perks.
I'm gonna pull up the big screen for this. Look at that.
Look at this. This is, in my opinion, and it seems like a lot of people are agreeing with me here, the finest hour of Hector Arce at Mondo Toys, because this is Hector's sculpt, Hector's paint. In my opinion, the best depiction of Space Godzilla in toy form. My opinion. I know I'm biased, but I don't normally, blow smoke. So if you got one of these, be prepared to be super, super stoked when you get one. If you haven't gotten them yet, they're massive. Look at this. They're massive. I couldn't pick between these colorways. I love the quote unquote main colorway. That's like the more on model colorway. The spray of the pink on the crystals and on the spikes in the back, just like put it over the top. Plus the photography was so good. And then the cherry blossom. I'm not one of these guys. I know there's people out there, guys, gals, anybody who's a fan, who like loses their ever loving mind for the cherry blossom colorways that Mondo does. I like them.
I am one of those people.
No, I like them.
I'm not a toy collector, not really, but like, although we should talk about the new things that I'm collecting, because it's starting. The bug has finally hit after years of being
well, then you'll have to go get them or find it online.
I'll go get them.
Okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, the point is, this particular cherry blossom.
But I mean, look at it. It's so beautiful and translucent.
And really, it's this that did it for me. The back, yes. And that's what I was going to say.
Well, you know whose idea that was?
Who?
It wasn't Hector Arce.
Who was it?
It was Hillary Arce.
Hillary Arce.
Hillary was the one who said, you need a little bit of blue in there.
She nailed, dude. She sold
Hillary knows what she's doing, dude.
Yeah. Well, Hillary, if you guys don't know, she's the one who's painted up the prototypes of my Godzilla figure from Mondo and the Mecha Godzilla from Mondo.
And is Hector's wife.
Yes, and Hector's wife as well.
Hence the last name.
Yes. And so I am such a fan of that blue pop in the crystals. It made it like I had to have this. So
they're a power couple. Look at that.
Yeah.
That is a testament to the fact that they are actually a power couple.
You know, what's funny is they actually do sit really well together because of the blue and the pink crossing over.
A lot of the same, like, the theme has just been
the palette,
remixed. The palette remixed. Yeah.
So super excited about that.
I love them. I might steal that cherry blossom for myself, to be honest.
You can do it, man.
It will happen because you can keep the original and I keep the super cute pink one.
So super excited about those. I know people are getting theirs in the mail as well as the trendy version. You can't say what the trendy one officially means on the advertising, but it's a reference to an old Trendmasters figure. Let's be adults here. Anyway, but thank you to everybody in the chat. I see so many of you there. Larry, Octil, Juan Nuno, Jacob Walsh, we talked about. The Archive Reign Supreme. Botches in the chat.
My brother?
We talked about Ryan Dole. Rich Bleachers, everybody's favorite heel. He's my favorite heel.
What does that mean, heel?
Heel is like he's like the fake bad guy. So like he puts fun
that's
jokes.
what that means?
That's what the
I
heel
thought a
means.
heel was like the butt of the joke.
No, that's the butt of the joke. The heel is like, he's not really a villain, but he just like, he's like a fun antagonistic force. But yeah, he's great.
Ryan says, is Gabby collecting calico critters too? No,
Dude.
I would never steal that thunder from Abby.
No.
I think that's hers alone.
Yeah.
Mine is definitely more in line with who I am as a person. But I will bring them over so that everyone can see
They're super fun.
what stupid ass shit I've decided that I'm collecting.
Okay, so tonight I'm gonna be carving a live. I'm gonna carve.
Wow.
I'm gonna carving.
I'm gonna carving
block live.
All right, hold on.
Let me see if I can.
Put it in frame and then I'll transition over.
Yeah, let's see.
There you go. Wow.
There it is.
Look at him.
This is my creature from the Black Lagoon design.
Why does it remind me of Tony?
Everything I do.
So much of what you do. You know what it is? Well, first.
By the way, let's see if I can pull up wonton cam here.
Can you do it?
I think I can.
I don't know. Peter doesn't know how to use this thing. I'm sorry if you're getting sick. Oh, look at him.
There he is.
He's tucked all the way. Four legs tucked.
Good night, yo. Stream over, man.
No, that's all he wants is for you and I to be in the same room so he can sleep.
So, so I'm going to be carving this block live in just a few minutes.
Yes.
But before I begin, let's reveal some big news. Now, before you bring it up, cue it up, but don't bring it up yet. Okay. So, as you know, as many of you know, I have done some Godzilla prints in the past.
Oh, a few.
And I have done some Godzilla figures.
Yes.
but I've never taken part in the third branch of the Mondo government, which is the vinyl records division. And I was so happy to be able to do it when I joined Mondo. My buddy Spence reached out, and obviously Spence, who ran the record of Death Waltz Records over there for a while, and who I love to death. One of the coolest dudes, diehard toy collector, brilliant mind, and a sweetheart of a guy. He asked me if I'd want to jump on and do a record project, and so I said, "Heck yeah, I do. When else am I going to have this opportunity?" And so he invited me to do the record design, the art design for Godzilla versus Megaguirus. So bring it over. There we go.
Wow.
So,
okay, you can get to work while I flip through
I want
these.
to talk about it.
We're gonna be here forever.
It's okay. Do we have a full screen to show this on? A full screen scene? I think we did it last time. Remember?
No, I don't.
I thought we did one when it was like the full screen and our little peeps.
Negative.
It's okay. It's fine. I'm going to be posting this again tomorrow. So if you don't catch it tonight, you'll be able to see it. But anyway, here is the reveal of that record cover. Okay. I'm going to show you everything. So hold on.
Hold
but
your horses.
Yeah. But here it is. The cool thing about it is, if you can already know, you already can tell, it's got orange, black, and white. So Spence was generous enough to let me choose the color palette as well.
Which clearly is on
colors,
brand for us.
Team colors. Yep. And it's dropping next week. I think Wednesday. Is Wednesday the 16th?
Wow, that's a great question.
I think it's
We're
next
about to find out.
Wednesday.
Yep.
Yeah. So a week from tonight, a week from today, because it'll be in the morning. That's why I didn't wait till next stream. It's coming out. And if you've ever wanted to collect some of my artwork and maybe haven't been lucky enough to snag one on one of the drops, I think the record's going to be a lot more attainable. So get your butt over to Mondo and make sure you pick this up next week. I'll be posting all about it.
Who is Megaguirus?
A fine question. So Megaguirus, let me see if I don't fuck up my cred here. Keelan is in the chat there. So if I get this wrong, he will correct me. But essentially, Megaguirus is the villain, the antagonist of the film Godzilla vs. Megaguirus. Part of the Millennium era of Godzilla films. So not Showa, not Heisei, but Millennium. Pretty sure about that. I'll be corrected if I'm wrong.
Millennium means after 2000?
Yeah. And because they did a Godzilla 2000.
That was the one that I saw.
No, you did not. You saw Matthew Broderick's Godzilla 1998 film. Yeah, and then this was a sequel to that 2000 film, and it's got Megaguirus, who's like this big evil alien dragonfly wasp thing.
Do you own one of these?
Own what? A Megalodon figure?
Sorry, yes.
No, I don't have one. I collect mostly the Showa era and a few Heisei things. Like I got this cool guy, Heisei Godzilla from. This is Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2, I believe. So it's really cool. But
It's
no,
very glittery.
because that's Rodan's ashes. We could be here all day. And the point is, so Megaguirus, yeah, essentially Jeremy says it's like an evil version of. No, you're right. I'm sorry, you're wrong. He's like a flying evil insect, not Mothra,
he's
not
an
Batra.
insect.
Batra is the evil version of Mothra. It's a big hornet. Okay. And you'll see it on the back. So
Wow, gross.
yeah,
I hate that.
yeah. So he's really cool. But the point is, it was so exciting because I have been working primarily in Showa films. People have been asking me to do some of the more recent stuff, and I haven't wanted to leave the Showa films until I finish them. I'm halfway there at this point, maybe a little bit more than halfway. But let's look at this thing.
Okay.
So as you see, you got the title, you got the band. It's called an Obi band or whatever on the front. On the back, you see a little tease of the art. So this is my Millennium style, like stylized Millennium Godzilla suit. So
Yes.
the big difference, and you'll see in a second when we open the. Wait, go back. You'll see in a second when we open the inside, like he's got giant spikes. That's like one of the biggest differences. And this one on the back is like more my like full stylization. Really cool. It's got the track listing. If you look really closely at the bottom left, you see like the Godzilla logo, the Toho logo.
Your logo.
Well, I was going to say the Death Waltz logo, and then the Attack Peter logo, which I freaking love when that's used as a tiny little logo. It's pretty cool.
It is cool.
And it's got credits. It says my name here and there, which is cool.
Artwork by Attack Peter.
There you go.
Mr. Attack.
So pretty cool. And then if you go to the next image, you'll see that's when you open the orange is like a sleeve, which you'll see in a second, but you slide out the jacket, and this is the cover of that jacket. So this is the Godzilla head.
Oh, is that Megaguirus?
No, that's a baby little Mega Newlin. I can't remember if it's Mega Newlin or Mega Lunin. Bro, the name.
Is it like a version of Megaguirus?
Keelan will confirm.
Oh, somebody get in the chat
It's
and
the
help
baby.
us out here,
It's
man.
like the baby one. It grows.
Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha.
So, so here's Megaguirus.
Oh, whoa.
Okay. Yeah, pretty big.
Whoa.
Pretty spiced up.
We don't like him.
Perched on top of some of the buildings, as you will see him in the film.
Yeah.
So you get the front of the jacket was the Godzilla head. The back is Megaguirus ready to rock.
Awesome.
And then when you open it, here you go. Now you can see how it works.
Gross.
So he's like,
wow, I hate insects.
Yeah. So he's, inside when you open it up, he's facing off against Megaguirus, blasting him with the blast there, and you can see right in front the orange sleeve is like a slipcase.
Yeah.
So it comes out of. So it's really cool, and this is the inside gate fold, which I'm so happy with how it came out. So yeah, really rad. Click to the next slide. This is really awesome.
Dude, this is so cool.
Right?
Yes.
So you got a label on the main vinyl, the orange vinyl. First of all, like Spence let me choose all this stuff. So this is so freaking cool to be able to make these kind of calls. It's like when I work with Hector on toys or when I worked with Spence on this, I just had so much freaking fun because after the art's done, you're like, how do you use it? How do you lay it out? And all.
Yeah.
It was so exciting. So here are the vinyl records. Now, I use something called Spotify and YouTube Music.
Yo, we're not vinyl people.
So I didn't understand. I wasn't totally clear how having the image on the disc affected it. And apparently that is not a piece of music on that disc. That's just a picture disc is what it's called. So I believe that there's it's there for fun. And
sorry, Keelan is in the chat saying you're killing. He keeps having to jump into the chat to correct all of our not knowing what the fuck anything is. He's like, I'm trying to play Diablo here.
There's a pause button, and so this is where you're needed, my friend. And so essentially, you get the music on the first disc, and the other disc has the image on it, and it's super rad. I just can't wait to hold these.
How is that image of your Godzilla, like, is that etched onto that, or is it just screen printed on?
I think it's screen printed on.
How is that done?
I think it's screen printed. It was explained to me, and
you completely erased all of that information.
I can't retain.
Congratulations,
I can't retain. Can't retain.
This is who you decided to fanboy over.
Yeah, so I can't retain. But anyway, it's gonna look awesome.
Yeah, it does look awesome.
I think that's the last image.
That
right?
orange yellow situation.
Yeah. So cool.
There's like an Instagram reel or like a TikTok that's going around that actually shows somebody doing the pressing.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see it's like basically a big disc of wax, like a blob of it.
Yeah.
And then they roll that, whatever the main color is, into a bunch of beads of a contrasting color of wax. And then they just smush it. And that's how you get that effect.
But it's cool because
it's awesome.
They ask you like, what kind of effect do you want? What kind of colors do you want? And you can see like they have a formula for all these things.
Yeah.
So it's really freaking rad to have been a part of that.
It's its own type of art, honestly.
Yeah, and I'm just very grateful that Spence gave me that opportunity. And, it's just one more feather in my cap and some cool new way to bring you guys my artwork. So I hope you dig it. I hope you're as excited about it as I am, because I really am. And just be tuned in Wednesday when it comes out so you can get your copy.
What's the run size on it?
I don't know.
Oh, no.
I don't remember. They told me.
And you forgot.
I don't remember. Because it's bigger than a poster run or a toy. It's probably like, I don't know. I'm not even going to say because I'm...
No, don't say anything.
Yeah, I'm not going to say.
I'm sure it's going to be posted to the Mondo website on also the Instagram. So I urge you to check there rather than
if you're asking,
wait for Peter to answer you.
Yeah. If you're asking whether or not it's going to be like too limited to get. No, I think it's going to be a healthy size run.
Oh, that's good.
So I think anybody who wants one should be able to get one. But definitely pay attention when they start talking about the details on it in case I'm wrong.
Juan Nuno says, for one of the games I worked for, we referenced Mega Gearus for one of the bosses that you fight. That's awesome. That's cool. Also gross. I hate fighting insects.
Yeah.
Yay, Osco.
Let me tell you, like so I had seen the movie for the first time during the pandemic. I had never seen that film. And then I rewatched it when I was designing this. He's a nasty villain, dude. It's like so visceral and gross. And so strong recommend if you haven't seen the movie.
Is it on the website yet?
On what website? No. I got special permission to reveal this. They won't be revealing it until...
Because somebody was asking where they can like lurk.
Nothing.
Well, you can lurk on the Mondo website.
Yeah,
it's mondoshop.com. I put it up on the screen for everybody, but it's mondoshop.com. And you can lurk there to see when they actually post it. So it looks like the next drop is Thursday, August 10th. Is that?
Yep, but that's
it?
not. Well, no.
That's not for that.
No. They remember they do multiple drops.
Oh well, look here's advance notice on everything we do by signing up for their newsletter. So if you just sign up for that, I'm sure you'll get an email when that drops, and then I'll have all that information for you.
Certainly, yeah. You should do that anyway. And then I think what we could probably do on our end, my love, is send an email blast reminder that day too. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll do that.
Well, anyhow.
All right. And quick update on shipping. All the Godzilla prints are dry. And I've signed.
Oh, yes.
I've signed and stamped all of them.
Yes.
And
I'll be working on the packing for all of those in the next few days. It's going to take me a few days because it's so many orders. And I don't want to break my back trying to do those all in one day. So
but they're coming along.
Give me a couple of days, but I'm shooting to have those picked up by the post office to ship by next week. Yeah, and before the end of next week. So.
And the printer's proof copies of the alien prints are still drying. I'm looking at them right now. They're there. Yeah, and they're
just
still
so you
a little
know,
fresh.
the humidity levels in Miami are really high right now because we're in the middle of hurricane season, and that slows down the drying process. Even if we crank our AC really low all the time, which we have, it's still just the ambient humidity doesn't let them dry as fast as it does in the winter. So that's kind of making our process. That's why we really say 2 to 3 weeks processing time, because we never really know how long it'll take for the ink to dry, and we don't want to ship anything that's still drying. So we'll get screwed up in transit. It can get screwed up in transit, or even just in the process of me packaging it, I could screw it up. So it's just better safe than sorry, but it is coming. We're every day working on it, and this weekend I promise you I'll be packaging orders so that we can start getting those out to you next week. And in case you were one of the people with a glitched order from the invasion of Astro Monster, I did send an email about that, so please check your inbox. If you are one of those customers affected, you have until tonight to answer that email. So check your inbox if you haven't already. Look for Attack Peter Shop. It's an email from Attack Peter Shop. And check that out and make sure that you follow directions. And that way you can get your print. So yeah, I think that's it. News for the shop, right?
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Are we moving to the news now?
Move on.
Or do you want me to show people the collector's editions before we move? The stuff that I'm collecting.
You can.
Yes? Do you mind if I go grab them really quick?
Can you give me full art cam while you do that? I think we have that, right? Okay,
it's not a thing.
Okay, just leave it.
You can just leave it there.
Yeah,
you don't need to see me.
It's good.
I'll be right back.
All right. So what's up? While Gabby's gone, the stream is ours. So what I want you guys to do is request the following song. Oh man. Yeah. So I don't know if anybody here in the chat is going to PowerCon, but if so, let me know. Let me know in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat maybe if you're going to PowerCon. It's in Ohio, Columbus, Ohio. If you weren't aware of it and you're in the area or you're nearby, it's basically a big kick-ass toy show. It started off as like a He-Man centric show, Master of the Universe centric show, but it's kind of turned into just a big toy show. And when I looked at the list of the companies that were going, you got your Super 7, obviously we'll be there. You got McFarlane Toys. I mean, you got Nacelle Company. There's so many. Four Horsemen are going to be there. I'm going to be going to the Four Horsemen booth and picking up some goodies. So yeah, big toy show. If you're in the area, please come by and hang out. It's going to be super fun. And if you can choose a day, come by on Sunday, because that's when our panel is. Sunday around lunchtime, 12:30. And Geek Dad Jay will be buying everybody lunch.
Everybody?
Anybody who wants lunch.
Anybody.
Yeah.
All right. You want to see these?
Yeah.
Okay. So, if you know, I'm not a collector. My husband collects for the both of us.
Enough for the both of us?
That's what I meant. And I've never really had that bug anyway. I have like mini micro collections, like, you know, just random shit, but nothing like what my husband does. And so...
You did get a few calico critters.
No, they weren't Calico.
No?
They were another brand that is similar to Calico Critters, but is not Calico Critters, which I think are cute, but like I'm not, you know, it doesn't like really call my attention.
I like them.
They are cute. I like them. It's just that I'm not. It's not the same. Like, oh, I have to have that. I know. I never really feel that about anything, except for recently. Recently, I love that there's people in the chat who are like Monster High. Look, I actually really like the Monster High dolls. All of the like Rainbow High, Shadow High, Monster High.
I like that they deduced based on you said.
Well, like I look like the fucking target demographic for that doll. But no, I don't collect those, although I do very much love them. But they're not like they don't quite tick every box or imaginary box that I have for collecting. But as I was walking through Target, as we frequently do,
our favorite party night is Target and Whole Foods.
Yeah, and so Peter and I were walking through, and I was looking at like the mystery box aisle. I like all the cute stuff that they have. I used to collect mini brands. I don't anymore. It's kind of useless. But I still like to look through to see what they have.
What's mini brands for people who don't know?
Oh, mini brands is
elevator pitch.
It's a mystery box brand, and inside of each one are miniature, like almost dollhouse versions of all of these like brands that you know. So like a tiny box of Oreos, a tiny Coca-Cola, a tiny, I don't know, like mac and cheese box. Like it's all the brands that you would find at a supermarket. They've just been miniaturized.
And they're sized down for Calico Critters, technically. So Jacob, if you want...
No, didn't you say that it was for a different scale?
Is it? I don't know if they're 6 scale. Are they 6 scale?
I think they are, because you looked at them once and you were like, oh, I could put this next to my G.I. Joe or whatever the hell you said. I don't know.
First of all...
Whatever garbage you said.
First of all, I don't collect G.I. Joe. There are literally 0 monsters in that whole IP, which is why I never as a kid got into G.I. Joe. And second of all, I don't even know that there is 6 scale G.I. Joe.
Well, whatever. You said some garbage about like, oh, because whatever. Anyway... That's exactly what you sound like. Yes, whatever. So anyway, I was walking through. You know, I never buy anything. It's always Peter buying all these collectibles. We do get all the horror movie. Is that 6 scale?
No.
Like the Elvira you just got me?
No, that's the NECA size. I think that's 112 scale. 12 scale.
Whatever.
So it's half the size, like a 6-inch figure.
We collect a lot of those. Yeah. And those I co-sign on because I like all the horror movie icons, but I don't have like my own personal thing. So now I do. I hope you're ready to make fun of me forever, but this is the new thing that I collect. They are called zombies. I'll put it up on...
Is that what they're called? Zombies?
Zombies. Yeah. They're called zombies forever. And they're basically these little miniature... I mean, first of all, fuck off. It's a coffin. Oh. It is so cute. And secondly, it's holographic. So I'm already dead. And they're all like themed differently. So this is one of the ones that I have. Her name is Glitter Bomb. She's awesome. She's also very glittery. But basically you open up the coffin and inside is the trading card for who your zombie is. And then on the inside, it comes with a themed sticker pack, which, you know, for a 90s kid, this is probably one of the best things you could give me. Then the inside of the coffin is actually like a little bed for your zombie doll. And then this is what the doll looks like. So you can see. She comes with a stand. And she comes with all of her accessories. I know, I'm going to show that one now.
I was going to say, the one you just got appeals to Jacob Walsh's sensibilities.
Dude, she has real eyelashes. I don't know if you can see that, but those are real eyelashes. And then, so the thing with these zombies is that they have swappable parts. So if you have a whole collection of them, you can swap a lot of their accessories, including their hair and their legs. So you can take their legs off and it's just bone. And then you can swap it out with other legs. And they also have brains because they're zombies. So you can take off their hair and it's a brain underneath. I love that. It's stupid.
And the brain is squishy, which is cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
I like when that happens.
Let me take off one of her legs. So
I don't like when toys have like organ parts like brain or guts or whatever, and it's hard plastic. I like it when it's squishy plastic.
So the leg comes off and it has a little bone there.
That's really cool.
And then you can swap it out with another doll if you want to. So she's actually missing one of her accessories, which I'm sure just fell behind the cabinet, but she has like a little microphone, and then she has her jacket. And then this is the other one that I just got, which I love. This one's like the pet series. So all of them have pets. So this is the zombie that I got that's from the pet series. It's called She's Got a Bite. Peter loves this one.
Jacob, look at this.
Because her pet is a killer shark. Hold on. Everyone pause. There it is.
Look at that.
How cute is she?
It also reminds me of the little, the Haunted Mansion woman who gets eaten by the alligator, and then she's like standing in it.
Oh yeah, it's got that vibe. I mean, you can take her. I'll take her off of her stand. You can take her out of the shark, and she has her little bathing suit on, and the shorts come off, so you can have her just in her bathing suit, and this part comes off too. Her little what are these things called? Diving mask. So it's cute. Anyway, this is 100% my aesthetic. Yeah. It's small. I can collect several of them. I love that they're in mystery boxes, so I'm always surprised. And this is my aesthetic. This is it. Just spooky and really cute and like a little cunty. They have that face, you know, like the brass.
Sassy, maybe?
Yeah. No, that's not the word. Sassy's not the word.
Right.
It's a little more than that.
Yeah. No,
but yeah.
I love it, and I like that you have something that you're into. Oh my God.
I don't know how to sing that song.
Yeah, you do. Yes, you do. Like, I don't know what the lyrics are.
Wow, that's not how I'm going to sing it at all.
Okay, but pull up the lyrics.
Okay, hold on, Rich. God damn it.
I love this so much. Oh, man.
Let's see. So yeah, anyway, that's what I'm collecting now. So in case you ever see me, that's what I'm freaking out about.
Yeah, those are awesome. If you, I like that you're collecting them, because if I'm ever out and I see them, I would love to just get them for you. And I think it's cool that when you open them, they have like all those little steps.
Yeah,
you know?
Everything comes like wrapped up
that, dude.
in paper, which is like very satisfying to open. It's all like crinkly and
there's a little activity with it. It's not just open the thing and have it.
Right, exactly.
I really like that, and I keep trying to figure out how we can do stuff like that on our end, because we talked about it one time. We had that alien autopsy, remember, and that we bought at Target. And the idea that like you get the thing, you cut it open, you pull the stuff out, it's got the weird slime, you find the thing, you gotta
that's shit. At Treasure X, but the alien version.
It's so fun, man. And I would love, like, Super 7 announced a Creature from the Black Lagoon, like anatomy figure that like you pull apart the chest and you can see his organs and all that. I love that shit. I wish like I could have like a Frankenstein surgery thing where you can like put Frankenstein together.
That's cool.
You know what I mean? I don't know. I just like, but the thing is that normally when you get the activity aspect, the quality of the figure sculpt and paint comes down a little bit.
That is true. And even those Treasure X, like they're a little, you know,
they're for kids, so they're
exactly.
And then when you get the really good looking figures, you don't get a lot of functionality in terms of that kind of stuff. So I just wish for a time where my figures had both. So maybe one day we'll get that going.
I have no idea.
Yes, you have. Okay, pull it up on your phone.
Okay.
Pull it up on your phone. You've heard this song.
I'm like looking at the lyrics. I'm like, I don't know any part of this.
You just gotta worry.
I've heard the song. I know I've heard the song. That's not the thing. It's just that I don't know what the lyrics sound like because I always press next when it plays.
Oh, rude. It's such a good song.
It's not rude. I just don't want to.
What are you thinking about? Remember that sample?
Yes, but I'm not that into it that I'm like, can't wait to hear Living Dead Girl. That's you.
I saw Rob Zombie live.
How many times?
Just once.
Really?
With Korn, yeah.
That's hard to imagine.
No, yeah, just once, and it was the best show, dude. He had like this crazy setup, man. All right, just go to the chorus.
Turn it up.
You know what they say? Don't bore us. Get to the chorus.
Oh, I don't want.
Yeah. Don't get demonetized, living dead girl. Don't shut down our stream. Don't demonetize us.
How
That is it. We have to get to it because like there's a little verse part where it's like, you know, he's like basically singing like this. He goes, well, I'm doing lots of stuff because my name is Robert Zombie. And it sounds like that for a while. And then it goes into the chorus, which is pretty good. I like it.
Oh, no. This is going to take forever. Oh, no. Yeah, I see it. It's coming.
So I don't remember the lyrics of the chorus.
I have them in front of me.
I know. So if I'll help you with the melody, if you help me with the lyrics. I do like... Okay. She's listening to it now, just in case you're wondering what's going on.
I can do that part.
Okay.
Yes, like the really beginning of that chorus.
All you have to do is the chorus until Living Dead Girl, and I think you're off the hook.
Okay. Hold on. Everybody
Rich
pause.
is basically a segment producer at this point.
Oh, God damn it.
Okay.
Hold on.
I'm already jamming.
He loves it.
I do. I like it.
Okay, here we go. Ready? Crawl on me.
No, but with emphasis.
Sinking. Shut up. To me. Die for me.
Living Dead Girl.
There you go.
Nice. That was good.
You got a whole weird Rob Zombie voice there at the end.
You did it, dude. And I actually did that with the hands where you're like juggling
This,
eggs.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I thought you were like juggling like
No,
loaves.
juggling brains.
Brains, because it's zombie.
there
Very
you
good.
go.
Rich, you're a freaking
you
American
go.
hero.
All right, are we ready for the fucking
That's
news?
it. Kevin Regalado nailed it. It was 1999 more or less. Korn and Rob Zombie. Yeah.
All right, can we go to now?
Go to the news.
All right, we're going to the news.
Entertainment news.
The best news. We keep it moving.
Okay.
We keep it freaking moving.
Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't even turn on the news right. Hold on, there we go. Wait, this is the
What?
wrong. This is the
I was
wrong
like, we do not
link.
have time for 95
no,
best horror
that's
movies
not
ever.
the link. I don't know why it grabbed that
Although,
one.
what does it say? What's number one? Is it there?
What? These are not the links.
Oh, no.
Oh, that one is, but
Yeah.
the two ones that I had pulled up originally
All right,
are
well,
not
listen.
it. What the shit?
Just move to the ones that are it.
Yeah.
You
okay.
can do it.
All right. Well,
I'm covering
never
it.
mind. Okay, we'll start by this one.
Yeah.
Dead by Daylight and Alien crossover has been
Dude.
officially revealed.
I saw this.
Wait, where's the?
Yes.
There we go.
I saw this and I got so freaking hyped because, first of all, I was thinking of when we played the Alien Isolation game on the stream. Remember?
Oh wait, hold on. I have to transition over to.
Oh,
Yes.
sorry. Yeah.
Wait, which one? I'm sorry. Oh, we were playing Alien
Isolation. And it was like the scariest game ever.
Yes.
But I'm just thinking like how, Dead by Daylight is one of my favorite games ever.
Yes.
And
we're almost to that point where we're gonna play again because we usually only play during the Halloween season.
yes, it's like the only game I'll play. In fact, I'm close to beating Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
Yes.
And I have Zelda, but let me tell you, if the time doesn't work out, I'm gonna have to.
It's gonna be straight to Dead by Daylight.
I'm gonna have to push
Maybe
Zelda.
Zelda's gonna be a
Fuck, dude.
Christmas game
Yeah,
for us.
I could see that.
Yeah, it could be. But yeah, we're super excited. So we're gonna get Ripley as one of the survivors.
That's
And
amazing.
the alien queen.
Oh,
is
no,
it the
it's
alien
not.
queen?
There's
No,
no
it's just the
way.
regular
Can you
alien.
imagine?
Sorry, it's a xenomorph.
Yeah.
It's just the xenomorph as the killer, and the Nostromo is going to be the new level.
That's amazing.
Isn't that cool?
It's so good, dude.
Yeah.
If you gave me 10 guesses, I wouldn't have guessed it.
No, I never would have guessed this one,
And
honestly.
it feels so obvious, and I
Yeah.
cannot. And if you guys have never played this game, it's literally some of the most fun I've ever had. And I think as we get ready closer, I know people ask me about the Patreon. Where is it? It's coming. It's coming hopefully right after PowerCon we can
What,
start
the
it.
Patreon? Yes.
Yes.
I'm shooting for the end of this month.
Yeah.
Possibly sooner,
Yeah.
but more than likely end of this month will be the release date.
Yeah. And so, one of the things we're going to try to do is, do some, we're definitely going to do like the watch parties,
Yes.
which I can't wait to do. It's super
But we
fun.
definitely want, one of the things that we can do as a watch party is watch us play this game.
Yeah. And
you know?
dude, this is some of the most fun to
This
watch.
would be great to
play.
watch.
It's so good.
You can even watch Peter try to play it while he falls asleep.
No.
As me and Millie once did.
I mean, those are different times. But
Millie's going to play. She says, my body is ready for the
it's
aliens.
so good, dude. If you've
I
never
know.
played this game, and if you think you might not be into the style of game, the asymmetrical, like 1v4, whatever, I never played that kind of game before this. and I am so in. I'm so in.
Yeah. I am not. I think I said this in the last stream. I am not a PvP player. I don't like. I'm not that competitive. I prefer PvE, which is like player versus environment. But this
I'm so
makes
dumb. I thought that meant
so fun.
I thought that meant player versus everyone, which is so stupid.
Oh god. No, PvP is player versus player, and PvE is player versus environment.
Because I thought player versus player was like 1 versus 1.
No.
And that's why I thought PvE was.
No. PvP can mean 1v1, but it can also mean 1 or 40v40 or whatever ridiculous shit. Yeah.
Interesting.
And so I was never into it. So I never really, like, I wasn't even into fighting games, like in the arcade days. At most, I think I played Marvel versus Capcom. There was a short stint where I was very much into that, and Guilty Gear X was a good one too, but I'm not really that player. So when Dead by Daylight came out, I was like, I don't know. But man, wow, it hooks you so fast.
It's so good.
Because yes, you are going up against people. Like if you're a survivor, you're in a group of 3 other people and yourself who are trying to escape a place, and the killer is trying to track you down and kill you one by one. So it's just a weird take on the PvP concept that doesn't feel so competitive. It feels like yes, I completed the goal and I got there, instead of I killed the person or you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah. Anyway. And not only that, it feels like less like a multiplayer, shooter, and more like an escape room almost sometimes. If you're playing
that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. It feels like an escape. Like you have to be clever enough to understand the strategy behind, I guess, doing all the objectives that you have to do to be able to escape.
And every killer plays differently.
Right.
You can have different loadouts if you're playing one of the human characters.
Yes. There's all sorts of skill unlocks and item unlocks that will make the whole process easier for you.
What, 8 years old?
Yeah, but it's just that it still feels fresh because every now and then they release one of these packs, like what we're talking about now, and all of a sudden it's like a brand new game,
If anybody played Dead by Daylight and plays it and likes it, let us know, because it'd be cool to figure out. Maybe we can do like a private match when we start doing that. That would be really
fun. Yeah, we could do like a private server. That would be awesome. Yeah. Ryan says the latest Ghostbusters game plays close to the same way. I haven't played it.
I haven't played it, but I definitely want to. And the other one I played that I can't recommend enough, that I think is, I don't know if I can say it's as good, but it's, actually, I would say it is as good, just different, is the Evil Dead game, because it's more action based.
Yes.
But it's still 1v4, and dude,
it's a lot more combat.
Yes.
And like even the the quote unquote survivors, but you get the ability to shoot or hit or whatever.
Yeah.
Like you can fight back against the evil.
That's the big difference. Like in Dead by Daylight, if you're a survivor,
you don't have any way to fight back. You get like a flashlight that you can try to blind somebody with, or you get like I think one of the characters has like a flash grenade so that you can like, I don't know, like smoke bomb your way out of it. But that's it. No, that's it. That's all you got. Oh, and pallets. Yeah. You can throw pallets on people.
You can drop pallets. Yeah. But I never like to play as a survivor as much. I mean, just in case, just if I want something different. But in Evil Dead, it's just as fun to play as the Deadites as it is to play as the human characters. Because, you're playing human characters across the whole franchise, which is like, you could be Ash from Ash versus Evil Dead. You could be Ash from Evil Dead 2. You could play as Linda. No, you can't play as Linda. You could play as...
Can't you? Yes, you can.
Not
Linda. The sister. Sharon. No.
Sharon. No, not even Sharon. You can play it. Well, yeah, you can play as Sharon. Yes, you're right.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, they have a ton of characters.
Yes, ton. It's so much fun, dude.
Keelan says, don't fall for it. I played Dead by Daylight with Peter once, shortest round ever.
Wait, but that's because because I wrecked everybody. Is that what you're saying?
Well, because Peter always plays as the killer. Yeah. And he's really good.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have to actually cooperate with anybody else. And he's not a good cooperator.
I don't like to do that.
He's a solo player.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway.
That was fun, Keelan.
What? John R. Price says you never played Left 4 Dead. Is that PvP?
It's... we never played it, and I would definitely play it.
Does it have like a PvP component?
I think it's like 4 people co-op against like hordes, like horde mode. Oh. So I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, John, but I don't know if you can play as the zombie horde or not. But yeah.
Millie says we need to start practicing as soon as possible because I'm rusty as hell. Yeah, I'm rusty too. We just gotta get into it. Anyway, all right, moving on in the news. We've got a brand new supernatural pregnancy movie.
What?
Yay! Well, what was the last one? Like Rosemary's Baby. So this is like I guess this is like in the vein of Rosemary's Baby. It's a new movie called Deliver Us. The trailer just dropped, and
That's
this
clever name.
Yeah, and this movie is one of those Rosemary Baby type things, right? Where a woman becomes pregnant and she's pregnant with the Antichrist, right? So that's like the concept.
I do like that.
I know we do like that, but in this particular movie, Deliver Us, the concept is that a nun becomes pregnant.
Whoa, edgelord.
Like Immaculate Conception style.
What?
But instead of just being pregnant with the Antichrist, she is also pregnant with Jesus Christ himself.
What?
So like she basically has the beginning of the apocalypse in her womb.
Oh my God.
So,
the protests at the theaters
no, I know,
are
it's
going
gonna be,
to be...
It's gonna be.
Oh, we might have to wait to watch it at home.
Dude.
I am not braving that shit.
I don't know that I want to brave that shit.
They're going to smoke bomb the theaters.
Yeah,
Oh,
but basically, the whole concept is that she becomes pregnant, Immaculate Conception style, right? Because she's a nun, so she's a virgin.
Who's putting this out?
And then the two twins, they're twins, begin their battle in her womb, and it manifests itself in the real world.
Holy
Isn't that wild? It's a great concept.
It is a cool concept.
The directors and the screenwriters are relative newcomers to movies.
Let me tell you something.
But
This movie better be
could be great.
It better be phenomenal
great.
because the shit it's gonna take.
It's
gonna catch so much shit. I'm just predicting it right now. At least at least I can imagine.
I mean, everything catches shit now, but this is really gonna catch shit.
I don't want to see this in Tampa.
No, I would like to see this.
Do we have protesters at Florida SuperCon down here?
No, but at Comic-Con we did see them. Remember?
San Diego, they were there.
At Comic-Con we saw the standard.
Bullhorn, you're going to hell.
Why would you believe in superheroes and you wouldn't believe in Jesus? Kind of crap.
Yeah. And then
I'm gonna play the trailer. I'm just gonna keep it on mute.
Okay.
There you go.
And then when we used to do the Tampa show every year, that was
they always had a group, always. But it is what it is. I'm really excited. This is like a genre that I like a lot.
Me too.
I don't get spooked out by it. I think it's just fun.
Rosemary's Baby is one of my favorite movies, and it's in reality, it's such a chill movie.
It is really chill.
But it's awesome.
What's unsettling to me about Rosemary's Baby and what they did so well, because obviously they didn't have a huge budget for special effects or nothing, and so really most of the movie is like a character drama.
It's so good.
What's the name of this actress who plays Rosemary? Not Mia Farrow.
I'm not gonna remember.
Damn, I don't remember. But she does
Chat, please let us know.
I know, I forget. I truly think that what's the most unsettling about Rosemary's Baby is the paranoia and the gaslighting.
Yes, dude.
It's so intense. And it really, the way that it's filmed, it makes you feel most of the time, until you've already seen it and you know that it's real, it makes you feel the entire time like, is she going crazy? Is she imagining this? You know what I mean? Or because she's such a gentle person that you kind of believe that she could just be frightened by the wind.
Right.
So maybe she really is making this up in her brain, And I think they do such a great job of making you feel the entire time that you're not totally sure whether she's actually pregnant with the Antichrist or whether she's being stalked by a cult or, you know.
Because the neighbors in the building are so sweet and good to her.
Right.
And then there's like the issue with her spouse that you think is like a douchebag. And then maybe is he not? It's so good. If it watches if it feels like a stage play when you're watching, and I mean that in a good way.
I think it's fantastic. I think it's it should be mandatory watching for anybody who's into horror, because it just does so much with so little.
Yeah,
it really does. And the music, you're right. David Robertson says the music in Rosemary's Baby is great. It's phenomenal. But yeah, so this is like in the same vein. So if you've ever seen that, it will be similar in tone. Is like, you know, it's a woman who's dealing with a very complicated pregnancy, and that's saying that's understating it.
Did anybody ever protest The Nun? Because I just thought about like that's another one that could.
I'm sure,
but maybe not. Maybe people are just like, whatever, dude. It's too
I'm
much
sure
to protest
somebody
these days.
did. Yeah, exactly.
It's too hot.
It was Mia Farrow.
It was Mia Farrow. You were right.
Wow, I was right.
I was gonna say I think that you're right.
Okay. Well, anyway, moving along.
That's a good one. I can't. When does that come out?
Oh. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me find out what the.
Yeah. And I wonder, that's not a Blumhouse, you're saying?
No, it's Magnolia.
Oh, they're like legit, aren't they? I don't know anymore, man.
I don't know.
I'm not one of these people who like has that information stored. I know toy stuff.
Okay, September 29.
Oh, right around spook season.
It's right around the spook season.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm down. We will be going to that one. Moving along onto more horror movie news.
Wait, Grace is calling me.
Okay.
Grace.
Our neighbor is calling in the middle of a stream.
We're live on YouTube right now. You're on the stream. Don't say anything offensive. Everything okay? I did. They got them. Thank you for holding our mail.
Okay, no, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure you got them.
You're the best.
So good.
Thank you.
Our neighbors are like our parents.
Yeah.
They really are.
Yeah,
we love them so
our
much.
neighbors.
They really take care of us like we're their kids. Anyway.
We should bring her in as a guest.
We really should. Just one day. She's so nervous. She would be like, what the fuck do I say? Anyway, so moving along, I'm really stoked for this, although the trailers leave a lot to be desired, but well, whatever. The Last Voyage of the Demeter is coming out soon,
looks awesome.
and I am really excited. So if you don't know what this is about, the Last Voyage of the Demeter is based on a chapter called The Captain's Log from Bram Stoker's Dracula, the novel, right? So in the movie, if you're familiar with the Gary Oldman, Keanu Reeves, Winona Ryder version of this movie, there is a scene in that movie where Dracula gets on a ship and travels, right? And that ship that he's on is called the Demeter. So in the original film, there's a chapter that chronicles this voyage called The Captain's Log, and it's basically literally the journal of the captain of the ship, the Demeter, talking about the voyage that they make and chronicling the deaths of his crew to what he describes as a tall, slender man, right? So what we know is that
slender man.
Yeah, like Dracula he's stowed away in the cargo area of this ship, and he is hungry and he needs to feed, and so he feeds on the crew.
I am really excited for the film. I'm just a little bummed out about how much they've shown in the trailers.
Yeah, the trailer, I mean, you can already see it here from the still image. They really just went ahead and said, here's the monster. Here's what Dracula looks like.
Which I think you could have like just hinted at it more. Whatever. I'm still excited to see it.
I am definitely in the camp of please don't show me the monster. Let me see it when I watch the movie. But at least what we've seen of Dracula in his like beast bat form looks really great. It's just that it kind of kills a lot of the terror of it when you already know what it looks like.
Plus the other thing is if I had to play devil's advocate with myself, like why they might feel obliged to do that. It's not like does it say Dracula anywhere in the title?
No, it's called The Last Voyage of the Demeter.
So that's what I'm saying. Like it probably a tough movie to market.
Yeah, but the thing is, in the trailer, one of the characters is like, "Oh, it's a monster called Dracula." So like you already know what it is. But yeah, see Juan, they showed way too much. Yeah, 100%.
Still gonna see it.
They definitely did. I don't think so, Juan. I don't think that they know where the creature is coming from. So they don't know that it's stowed away within the cargo. So in the book, it's stowed away amongst a cargo of like 500 boxes. So it's not easy to see. It's not like he's the only box on the ship. He is one box of several.
That's what I was gonna say. Why don't you just throw the box over? But that makes sense.
Right, but they don't realize that it's coming from the box. It could be coming from anywhere, and they can't really pinpoint it, and that's why they get that's why they all get murked, right? So anyway, I'm really excited to see it. I am bummed out that I already know what the Dracula in this one looks like.
But it does look good.
But if it's suspenseful and fun, I'm still going to have a great time.
Yeah, me too.
And honestly, I'm not, if you know me at all, you know I'm not going to say pass to a vampire movie.
No,
it's never going to happen.
We like it.
Yeah, we like it. We love it. We're here for Dracula.
Yeah.
So, let us know if you're going to go watch it too, because I'm sure I'm not the only one who's stoked for this film.
No, we're stoked.
In other very fucking super fun news. Evil Dead Rise is gonna have a haunted house at Halloween Horror Nights this year.
Dude, I am so jealous.
God, Jesus.
The
amount of fire that is at Halloween Horror Nights this year, I feel like we have to go.
I know, but I'm gonna say this publicly now.
Okay, say it.
In case there's anybody there who has suggestions or whatever, but anybody watching or listening, I am surprised often by who watches our show.
Oh.
And what I mean by that is, like, I told a story about how some people from Disney and Lucasfilm came up to me at the licensing show in Vegas and said, we watch you and Gabby all the time, yada yada. I'm like,
no way.
I told you that.
I forgot.
Yeah. and it's always like, I'm always surprised by it, because I always think of this as like our cool little hang with our friends here. But there's people who watch the shit that maybe don't write in the chat and all that, or we don't know who they are.
Jacob says it's only the one in Hollywood.
Oh, really?
Don't tell me that.
Yeah, but still, like, even if it's not.
Oh, no, it is.
Well, listen. That's not the point.
Womp.
The point is, it still looks awesome.
I mean, whatever. Yeah. I'm still happy to see
And
Evil Dead getting representation.
I haven't been to Horror Nights until since like Maximum Carnage was the ultimate villain of the night. So it's been a long time.
Carnage.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, it was probably 2014 for me.
No, oh, for you, yeah.
For me, not you. For me. When I went, it was Insidious and The Walking Dead were the two main attractions, which, by the way, terrifying.
And so what I was gonna get at is, like, what the reason I don't immediately say let's go to Halloween Horror Nights is because I can't stand the lines. That's true. That's my problem. I can't take it. I would be down, honestly, I'm not even lying. I would be down to just get the tour, the lights on tour, so that I could see it. I don't need to go for the nighttime part. Yeah. Although it's fun, it is, it's an adrenaline rush the whole time. Yeah.
If you're somebody like me who's easily startled. But I would be down to just do the tour. You don't even need to buy the park ticket. You just buy the tour and you go during the day. Everything is lights on, so you get the whole tour of, like, you choose, I think it's between 3 or 6 houses.
I mean,
and you get to see, like, the set design, you know, which to me is really fascinating. I love that stuff, so I think I would be pleased.
That is cool. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. I don't. We could definitely.
And that way we don't have to worry about the lines.
Yeah.
Because I certainly don't want to stand in those lines.
But I like seeing all the scare actors in the street and all that kind of stuff. I like all that.
I mean, I like it too, but do you like it enough to pay that amount of money and stand in lines?
The money isn't the issue, it's the lines.
Look, Jacob says, our crew goes every year and gets the fast pass. It's worth it. Basically gets rid of the lines and gets you into every house.
Are you guys going this year?
Wait, but they don't live here.
I know, but they can drive, my love.
Well, where are they?
They're in Atlanta.
Oh, you guys come down to Orlando?
Jacob, if you guys are gonna do that,
shit, if you guys are coming down our way,
let us know. Maybe we could, if you guys,
maybe we'll join forces.
If you guys are cool with us playing whatever 6th wheel or whatever it is.
It's like 8th wheel. They have a huge group.
Yeah, let me know, because I would that would be, because then if I had to endure the lines, it wouldn't be as bad.
It wouldn't be as bad. Also, maybe with our powers combined, we get press passes and we just skip everything.
I entertained that idea and I couldn't figure out how to do that.
Jacob, but I feel like maybe they know.
Can we get press passes?
I don't know. Just slide into my DMs, Jacob.
Jacob,
I'm not trying to be creepy.
No.
Just slide into my DMs and don't ask Peter.
Yeah,
Peter is useless.
Yeah.
Just look, he wants to get a group going. Fuck yeah. Jessica says live cam for a little bit with you guys would be a lot of fun while we're there. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That would also be so fun. I mean, I need to figure out a way to get Wi-Fi to work while we're out there so that we can live stream without it being
this is what I want. This is what I wanted. David Robertson. I used to work at Universal. It's really cool. See, that's
what I want to see.
David, that's really close. Now what we want someone to come in and say is like, hey, I work at Universal.
Yeah,
hit me
David,
up after.
hook us up with somebody who still works there that you know and you love.
I know, David, come on.
And just say, hey, man, we just know these guys on these channels.
They're so cool.
They're so cool.
But anyway, Jacob, now You had my, what is the phrase? You had my attention.
You have me a hello?
No, there's like, you had my excitement. Now you have, I don't know what it is. Now you have my interest. I don't know. It's something classy, like phrase that people say.
No. Sorry, we're too Hispanic to know those. Now that I'm going to school with like all Cubans, it is impossible for me to keep English and Spanish separate in my brain. It's become an infection.
You're getting ready to do Spanglish any minute here on the stream?
Oh my God, I've been so close the whole time. I've been forgetting phrases. I'm just like, well, I'll use my most basic English now, I guess. Oh, it's very difficult, guys. I have to speak literally in 2 languages all day long. It is not fun. I mean, it is fun.
You had my curiosity. Now you have my attention. That's it, Jacob. Jacob reads a lot, so.
You guys are American. It's easy for you.
No, he's well read and literate, like not like us.
I'm very well read. It's just that, my brain has to do.
You read fantasy smut, and they're not using cool terms of
I'm reading one about a vampire queen who has multiple lovers. It's really raunchy.
Right. Jacob, if you remember, DM Gabby and see if we can line up on that, because I am so down.
David says we should apply to be scare actors one year, as if we have the time.
Too much work.
We do not have the time for that.
No, it's too hot.
But it would be cool. A younger me, a less encumbered me. Wishes that they would thought to do that, but also never did, so never will. Anyway, moving on. So
Damn,
this
I'm so hyped now.
I know, I am hyped too.
But they have to make sure they don't plan it at the same time as our Halloween party.
Oh, they better not. Okay, so this was a weird article. McDonald's is now going to be offering a Loki branded dipping sauce.
What?
Yes. So basically what's going on here is that McDonald's has started a new meal called As Featured On. So they're basically making these meals that are based on all of the different TV shows that have featured McDonald's in their show. And Loki is one of them, because in the new season, they have shown in the trailers that they find Sylvie working at a McDonald's in the 70s. And apparently sweet and sour sauce gets involved in there. So the new sweet and sour sauce is going to say the sweet and sour sauce as featured on Marvel's Loki.
Dude.
Look at it. I didn't make this up.
This is so stupid.
By the way, put a 1 in the chat if you order sweet and sour sauce with your chicken nuggets.
Of course. Everybody's going to put a 1.
Well, no, because there are some people who order ketchup, which, what are you, 10? Or they order barbecue sauce.
That's wrong.
I mean, both of them are
incorrect
choices. They are wrong choices.
Yeah, please try the right choice once.
Wait,
can you imagine?
I don't know if this is a very Miami Cuban thing, but when I was growing up, I ordered none of the above. I ordered honey with my chicken.
Yeah, I did that when I was a kid.
Honey packets.
I did that when I was a kid.
But is that a Cuban thing, or is that
what part of chicken and honey is Cuban?
I don't know, but my grandmother was the one who would order that for me. So I'm not sure if that's actually a thing that other people do. Just saying.
I used to dunk my
what the fuck is McChicken sauce? Hot mustard.
What the heck is McChicken?
Haidar, get out of here.
Yeah, Haidar, get out of here, bro. By the way, shout out to Haidar and Madi, our friends who just opened their brand new place.
They did. It was incredible. We went the other day. It was popping.
And they stream our show
on Wednesdays. They better be. Oh, well, they're not open on Wednesdays.
No, but they stream it after the fact, which is cool.
They do?
Isn't that what they did? They streamed it.
No, they streamed it on Wednesday because they had a friends and family opening.
Good, because they put it horizontal.
It's okay. Haidar, you can play it tomorrow when you open.
Yeah.
A little. Gabby, a little less judgment on the food choices.
No, the funny thing is I used to dunk my cheeseburgers in sweet and sour sauce.
Oh, look, Cooper Chip says no, it's Portuguese too.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
They don't do honey anymore?
They don't sell honey packets anymore?
Yeah, they have. Well, they don't do honey, maybe little tubs, little honey tubs.
Oh, I don't think they do tubs, but they used to do the packets.
Now, what I was going to say is, how long are they going to pull this as seen on Loki thing? What are they going to put ketchup as seen in,
I don't know.
Who's the Boss starring Tony Danza?
I don't know, but it's it's multiple shows that are being featured in this as seen on as featured in meal.
What else?
It's really weird. I don't know. I'm going to go in really quick. Also, how annoying is it that Twitter is now X?
I know, it's super annoying.
Sorry.
I don't even use Twitter.
Look, coming to America, Richie Rich, Blank Man, The Fifth Element, Reality Bites,
Man.
Friends, I'm Not Rappaport, Clueless,
What?
The Devil is a Part-Timer, Seinfeld, Fallen Angels, You'll Be Illin', The Office, The Longest Yard, 30 Rock, Brief Answers to the Big Questions, From Paris with Love, Space Jam, Chalk de India, Aquí no hay quien viva, Como, Cuando y Donde, The Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift, and finally Loki Season 2.
Who is going to go and ask for...
I want the sauce that was in The Fifth Element, please.
Yeah.
As featured in.
I don't know what that voice is,
And
by
by
the
the way,
way.
what
Don't
meal
judge me.
is featured in The Fifth Element? What meal?
I don't know.
Like, what McDonald's meal? This is horseshit.
I don't know. I think they're trying to,
Don't
see,
stand
Nerd
for this.
Overlord. I still have the McDonald's Rick and Morty Szechuan sauce from a few years
but that
ago.
was like a funny...
It was funny.
Novelty, and then we're done, you know? Like,
Yes.
but... Yeah, I remember my students used to like bring them to me and think that they were like really hooking me up. I'm like, guys, I'm not as easily impressed.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
But it still was funny and it was novel and all that. But like,
Yeah.
I don't know. This irritates me.
This is irritating.
This is too much.
This seems like a cash grab.
Well, no, not only that, it just seems nonsensical.
Well, whatever.
I'm all
They're
good
just trying to say like we're so cool. We're featured in all kinds of movies and things.
That's
what it is.
I'm all for a good
Don't
cash grab.
forget, McDonald's has been in the movies.
Yeah, remember when McDonald's was in a movie? That was cool. What did you eat in the movie? Probably French fries. It's just like the movie.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I'm all for a good cash grab, like the same way Geek Dad Jay grabbed cash from our friend Craig.
Wow,
for
you're just trying to
Ghostbuster
stir
figure.
some shit
They
up.
already settled it, and I
Wow.
want to serve.
You want to stir it back up?
No, just
you
kidding.
need to come up with a new rumor about how he fucked somebody over.
I love it. No, it's over. It's
funny.
too much. Everybody's very sensitive. But the point is, no. By the way, just now this whole thing made me want to talk to our audience and say, guys, you know we troll. You know Gabby
Yep.
and I troll.
You and I are the biggest trolls we know.
We're always teasing, we're always busting balls, and we're always
but
trolling.
we love everybody.
So just if you ever think that we're doing anything like seriously, actually upset at something, we're probably not.
Definitely not. We're not upset at anything. Life's
Yeah.
too short to get
Yeah.
that heated
Yeah.
about
Okay.
something stupid.
Just so you know,
Anyway, moving on.
toy
Okay.
tubers will understand what I'm talking.
Yeah. Disney has created an AI task force. Speaking of Marvel, Disney bullshit, they have decided to create an AI task force. As if they hadn't already caught enough heat over the AI intro for Secret Invasion. Now they're coming out with this news that they're creating a task force, which, by the way, is the fucking cringiest word to use.
So, and is that Mickey Mouse ears?
Yes.
This is basically them saying like, oh, sorry about that we used AI in that show that you hated.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna punish
No,
everybody
listen
who
to
uses
this.
AI.
Look, I'm going to read the article, a little bit of the article for you. The Walt Disney Company has reportedly created a task force to study artificial intelligence and how the technology can be applied across the entire entertainment conglomerate, according to Reuters. Launched earlier this year, prior to the Hollywood writers' strike, the group aims to develop AI applications in-house and form partnerships with startups. Disney reportedly has 11 current job openings seeking candidates with expertise in AI or machine learning for various sectors of the company.
Let me tell you what
Wow.
this means right now. This means that AI is not going away. They're going to be doubling down on using the technology to make visuals, to make story. So it's not going away. They're just they're going to figure out a way to make it
Seem legit.
seem like it's not offensive.
And not stealing art and work and likenesses of people.
And I'm going to be totally transparent here. Okay. I am not as like freaked out about it as everyone else is, but I do recognize that if we're not careful, it is going to take jobs from people.
100%.
It's a tool the same. And I remember when Photoshop came out and everybody was and I was in college when Photoshop came out and people were saying, that's not really drawing. Digital art isn't real art. You have to actually know how to do stuff. And we're no longer in that realm anymore. People accept it as a tool. There was a time. I do think AI will be folded into people's workflow who actually do have skill and talent.
Yeah.
But the reality is a lot of people who don't give a shit are going to be using this, and it will take jobs from people. So
of course it will. But like any leap in technology takes jobs from people. Like, bro, when the typewriter was fucking invented, so people who hand wrote and copied books suddenly lost their jobs.
So the reason I bring it up is to hammer a point that I tell all the people who I know who create anything. Do what we're doing. And I'm not even joking. Get in front of a camera, talk to the people who support your work, be present, and your work will be inextricable from you.
Yes.
You won't be able to, I hope that was a real word. I think that was a real word. Yeah. You don't want to be separated from your work. I'm fortunate. I feel blessed in the sense that the style that I work in is very much my style. Like calling this the creature from the Black Lagoon is definitely a stretch, but I love it. And you guys seem to dig it. So I'm happy about that. But if I just put pictures of my art on my feed, for example, then there's no real difference between me and anybody who wants to come up and do what I'm doing. And somebody can learn how to do this and mimic it easily, no problem, and it'll probably happen soon. So the point is, what's the difference? The difference is you guys like hanging out with us. We love hanging out with you. And that human element, you have to turn the human in a world where AI is not gonna go away.
No.
And it's gonna be used on everything.
Yep.
You need to turn up the human in everything that you do. I know not everybody's comfortable being on camera and talking publicly and all that, and that's fine, but figure out in your own way how to increase the amount of human in what you do, because that will be what's in short supply. Yeah. When people approach my work, like, I love that it's handmade. That was the thing that I used to get a lot.
Yeah.
I love the paper's handmade. I love that it's handmade. And I'm like, yeah. And then it occurred to me that is a novelty for a lot of people. I was in art school, so I always saw people working with stuff on their hands. But yeah, and especially if you go to a convention, a lot of it's digital art. And I love a lot of that stuff. It's not a knock. It's just a reality that as the market becomes saturated in one direction, you actually have an edge if you're going in the opposite direction. It's supply and demand. If a lot of it becomes AI generated, figure out a way to continue to increase the human aspect of what you're doing. Don't freak out. Don't run and hide. Don't throw your hands up and say, well, we're all screwed. You know, the way you can challenge that is by saying, here I am making the stuff you like. And when you get my work, you know where it came from. You know the person it came from. And if you're like me, I like looking at my wall and seeing the artwork I've collected, and I can remember conversations I had with the artist when I bought it. I remember where I was. I remember seeing them make it in some cases, and that puts it way over the top. Invaluable for me is knowing whose hand made that. For me, that's still important. Maybe in a couple generations it won't be, and this will seem like a Luddite conversation, but that's my advice.
The chat.
Deep
Jacob says, Peter's doing a TED Talk.
I am. I'm doing a little TED Talk.
This is what it's like to live with this man. This happens literally daily.
I sit here in car. I don't talk to anybody all day.
Exactly. That's why he's going off now.
But I am saying that seriously.
No, but you are right. You are right.
I saw all the artists, being very upset, and rightfully so, with the no AI, and I get it.
Fine.
I would support any company that wants to come out and publicly say we're not going to be working with AI art. Hell yeah. Like, I think Hasbro just came out and said something about that, specifically when it comes to either it's Hasbro for D&D or whoever's doing Magic the Gathering. One of those two came out and said we're not doing any AI art. Don't try to submit it to us. So that's cool. Support them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you're a creator, think about that stuff.
Yeah. Just put yourself behind it. People want to know you. I mean, they want to know your art, but they also want to know who's doing the art.
Yeah.
You know, anyway. Moving along. Mike Flanagan says his adaptation of The Dark Tower is still very much in play, which I am excited for because as a Stephen King fan, I am very much looking forward to seeing The Dark Tower on TV. Apparently, it's going to be 5 seasons long with 2 standalone movies.
That's cool. I hate when they announce that.
Crazy.
Right? I hate when they announce that.
Why?
Because now you're on the hook. Like, they should just put it out, make it be good, let everybody demand more.
I mean, I guess, but you can't tell that story like that.
That's true.
You know,
okay, so
it's
you're
just
right,
too
you're right, you're right.
it's too massive of a story to just say, well, we're just gonna put out one season and see how it goes.
That's a good point.
Like,
Maybe
you kind of have
yeah.
to commit to telling the whole story, and then you know.
Yeah, you're right. I take it back.
And like Stephen King stuff does really well. Like I every time that somebody puts out a Stephen King based anything, it's a favorite. So I can't imagine that they're super worried about this. Plus, Mike Flanagan is the guy who did The Haunting of Hill House.
Love
he did
that.
Midnight Mass.
Love
he did
Midnight Mass.
Haunting of Bly Manor. He
Liked it
did
a lot.
Hush. He did.
Liked that a
You know,
lot.
like he kind of knows what he's doing.
I'm into it.
So I don't feel some type of way about this. I feel like it should be really fun.
I was speaking more generally, like like when they just come out and say we're doing 15 seasons.
Well, like, you know, some unknown project, some untested IP. Yeah, I would be like, well, why are we committing to this? We don't even know this is any good.
Yeah.
But in this case, you know, we can probably rest easy that Mike Flanagan will be able to nail this. This is a weird series. If you don't know about The Dark Tower, this is
they made a movie recently, didn't they, with Idris Elba?
Yes. This is a weird one from Stephen King because it is a 7-book series. So you can read it right here.
Oh, that's why they said 5 seasons and 2 movies.
It's a 7-book series that runs the gamut between horror, science fiction, metaphysical westerns, and everything in between, and is debatably the author's crowning achievement, a complex and dizzyingly meta-epic that's practically screaming to be given a faithful adaptation. And if anyone's going to approach this material with the respect and attention to detail it deserves, it's going to be Mike Flanagan. And I agree. 100%.
Cool.
100%. I liked Dr. Sleep. I know it wasn't a fan favorite.
It wasn't my favorite.
But I liked it a lot. I thought it was an interesting way to keep the story of The Shining going.
It felt very much, and I don't mean this in a bad way.
I don't feel like it needed to be a movie.
Yes,
it probably would have done better as a series.
Yeah, and this, I don't mean this as an insult. People are going to take it this way, but it felt like a 90s TV show.
Yeah. And not a way that's enjoyable when you're sitting there for 2.5 hours, like, you know, sitting through it. I would much prefer that as a serialized episode, a series, but you get what you get, right?
Yeah.
Get what you get, you don't get upset. Gerald's Game is another really great Stephen King adaptation. I haven't seen it yet. That's one of my triggers, is being trapped and going crazy.
Is that what that's about?
Yeah, it's basically the premise of the film is that it's an older couple, not old, like, but you know, in their 50s, mid 50s, late 50s.
We're close. We're getting there.
We're getting there. And we'll be there soon.
I'm 10 years away from my 50s.
I know. Can you believe that?
Holy shit.
Old man. Anyway, they are on the rocks. This couple is on the rocks, and so they go and they rent a cabin to like have like a romantic getaway. And they decide that they're gonna, you know, fool around in the bedroom.
Nice,
and one of the things the husband like tries to play around with is handcuffing his wife to the bed.
I saw the trailer for
and
that.
he has a heart attack and dies, and she is stuck because she is legit. It's not like those fuzzy handcuffs that you get as a novelty. They are real ass handcuffs, so she can't get out of them. And they're in the middle of nowhere.
Who's the actress in that?
I forget, but she is the mom from The Haunting of Hill
Carla
House.
Gugino or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Carla Gugino. Yeah, she was in. I just first saw her in Son-in-Law, starring Pauly Shore.
Yeah, she's fantastic. But anyway, that's one of my triggers, is like the going crazy kind of thing. And so I haven't watched it, but
It's already out?
it's been out for ages.
No, we saw a trailer recently.
No, because we came across it while we were looking through what Netflix had to offer for horror.
Really?
And you saw the trailer then, but that's been out for a while.
Boy.
Yeah, you're just behind on the times. It's okay, as usual, old man.
Well, I hope you guys liked it.
Well, I'm sure I'll see it eventually, but I'm not like in any rush to see it because it's a trigger for me. But I know a lot of people love it and they say it's fantastic.
Right.
Anyway,
I'm almost done here.
Okay, well, I'm moving on to like my last story.
And then we got to send everybody over to Gotham City tonight.
Yes, that's true.
It starts very soon.
So last article for tonight, Loungefly is launching a trick-or-treat collection.
Oh,
Yay!
no kidding.
Yes,
That's
they
awesome.
are. Yay!
I didn't know that. I was just talking to my buddy Derek from Loungefly right before the
that's
stream.
right. Yeah, you're right. So they're going to be launching a mini backpack, a crossbody bag,
What?
and also a wallet.
Dude, are they doing? They're doing. Am I right? I don't know this for a fact, but I'm pretty sure they're doing like unisex bags now.
We talked about it during Comic-Con.
Oh, okay.
It is definitely something that they're working on. Like they had that Optimus Prime. No, Starscream.
Is it Starscream? Yeah, but whatever.
I think it was
one of the Transformers.
One of the backpacks was a Transformer, and it was very much a unisex
I thought it was
bag.
Soundwave because it was like the cassette
Soundwave.
deck.
Yes, you're right. Although it's not a mini backpack, it's a bigger
like a
form
full-size backpack.
But I don't think that typically, men want to walk around with a tiny backpack because it just looks so much tinier on a man's frame. Typically,
I did see more of it though. To be honest with you, at Comic-Con, I saw a few men walking around with it.
Yeah,
I've never seen it before, but
from what I've, I mean, in my case study of one, right? Most men that I've spoken to about Loungefly bags, they're like, we think they're awesome, they're really cool. However, I don't want to wear one because it looks ridiculous on a broad-shouldered man.
It still looks a little purse-like to me.
I think they need to, if they want, they should make something in between a full size and a mini.
Yeah,
they should make somewhere in between.
I like an over-the-shoulder, like a sling.
Well, they're making cool crossbody bags like that.
That's what I like.
The Gur bag that I got, although that's kind of in satchel territory.
No. I like something.
You want a fanny.
It doesn't have to be a fanny. They sell different shapes. I do like a fanny pack, but what I'm saying is I like the over-the-shoulder. I think it's not a messenger bag, but it's like it hugs you like right here, like a little mini, they're like triangular shaped, some of them.
Oh, I don't know.
Crossbody bag. I don't know. I've seen it.
Yeah.
I had one right when I was going to the gym.
No, negative.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, you did. That military one.
Yeah, like the little
it was very tactical looking.
Yeah,
anyway, here's the mini backpack. So it features Sam's pumpkin face and a little pop-out Sam that comes out from behind the pocket. Really and then it has all of the writing from the wall from the last scene. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
The back of it features the pumpkin that he carries around. And then the straps are black and orange stripes. Super cute. The crossbody bag is a peekaboo bag. So when you have it on, it has Sam's burlap mask, but you can lift up that flap and it's his pumpkin face. Super cute. I love that.
I like it a lot.
And then finally they have the zip around wallet that features Sam popping out of his pumpkin face with all of the writing in the back, the spooky writing. And on the inside, it has the liner that all of the bags have, which is the pumpkin on fire with the logo on it. I think it's great. I love, Loungefly really does it for me. I have a big collection of Loungefly bags. I think they're great. The construction quality is fantastic. They're very sculptural, which is funny because you can display them and they look awesome on a wall.
I love the Star Wars stuff they do.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Look, the zipper pull for the bag is the holly ho. It's like a rubberized holly ho.
It's a candy bar with the knife.
The razor blade knife thing.
All right, I'm gonna start do a print on this because I'm pretty much done.
Oh yeah, awesome. Okay. Dang, that was fast today.
Yeah, so I knew we had to get out before Gotham City tonight, which starts very soon. So I'm gonna do this real quick.
Spirit Halloween is pushing the crossbody bags this year. I didn't see any. We definitely did a trip to Spirit. Ours just opened. We only have one in the city right now that's open, and it's pretty well stocked. But yeah, I would say it's not all the way. It's maybe like 75% of the way there because the home decor section was still missing a lot of stuff, and some of the animatronics hadn't been put up yet. So it is one of their I don't forget what they call it. It's not the flagship. It's like an anchor store or something like that. But anyway, what I mean to say is that it's one of the bigger locations, so you can have the full Spirit Halloween installations there. The one that's closest to our house is too small to have those installations, so they have like the mini setups. So it's fun to have both, but they're not fully up yet, so we haven't seen everything. But we did go. We had a great time. We posted it on our stories.
One of our buddies, Ryan Leisher, reached out to me online after we posted that, and he said that it looked like our stories were trying to say that that it's abandoned and empty shelves and there's no one going because of how it looked in the video. And once he,
I didn't mean that at
no,
all.
No, of course not. And I didn't think of it until he said it. But then when I looked, I'm like, yeah, I guess it kind of looks like that. But if you know us, you know that we're celebrating. And we're there probably way too earlier than the average person is going to Spirit.
Last year, we were there literally the day before opening, knocking on the door and demanding that the manager come out to tell us exactly what time they would be opening the next day. It was so annoying, sickness. Dude. We are very annoying. They even asked Peter and I if we wanted to work there because we were there so often. Yeah. They were like, you could get a great discount. We're like, yeah, but we don't have the time for this. But yeah, so we love it. We're big Spirit Halloween supporters. And we just wanted to like see what was up. Although we're not buying as much this year. No, we don't really need to. We have a lot of stuff already, so we're being very selective this year, especially with animatronics because we have so many of them.
Yeah, we got our core. For people who don't know, we throw a big Halloween party every year, and so the core of our
collection.
Well, our decorations is done. At this point, we'll just be
I might skin some of them this year, like
reskin.
Yeah, reskin. I wanna zhuzh some of them up if I can, or maybe
our 12-foot skeleton, we can turn them into like a Grim Reaper this year or something.
Right,
like that.
Exactly. Like you can add accessories or just like change a mask in and out, and you can get a totally new look. I mean, the animation is the same, but at least it looks a little bit different. So that's kind of what I'm going for. The only animatronic that I really like is Gordo.
The pumpkin.
The pumpkin. And there's two versions of it. I think Lowe's has one that looks cooler. Yeah. Well, I don't want to pull away from you printing this thing.
I need another minute so you can go.
Oh, okay. So I think it's Lowe's that has this pumpkin.
No, we were just at Spirit.
Yes. But what I'm trying to say is that there's two versions of it this year. Yeah, we were watching a video about the Lowe's pumpkin stuff.
No way.
And one of them, oh my actual God. Hold on. So loud.
They're out of control.
So loud.
Oh, that is different. That's the Lowe's one?
Yes.
Oh.
All right, hold on. Let me transition over to this video. So you can see he is a desktop pumpkin decoration.
That's funny.
But his mouth opens up and he has these like, it's like fabric that's in between his mouth. And so as his mouth opens, the strings, like the strings of the pumpkin, separate and stretch. So I like that one. The Spirit Halloween one is also really cool. Spirit Halloween Gordo.
Yeah.
This one's a bigger one and it's more of a jump scare animation.
Oh.
Which is a little bit different. Oh wait, no, that's not it. Hold on. So this is what Gordo looks like. So he comes with that pillar. It's like a skin or whatever. And then that's Gordo there. And what happens is he like pops open and he has all of the stringy, fleshy bits of the pumpkin in between them. So it's the same concept. It's just that this one is much bigger,
like a pumpkin size. Full
and it pops. It's not like you saw the other one with the Lowe's one. It's just this like slow thing. The Gordo one is like it's a jump scare.
Which one's better?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet. The problem that I have with Gordo is that we're gonna have to have that big ass box,
I know.
and I don't want to add another big ass box to our collection.
That's a
so
good point,
I don't know if it's better to have just the pumpkin, the Lowe's one that just sits on the table. It's easy to store, or if it's worth it to get Gordo. So I don't know. Okay. If you have any opinions, let me know. One way or the other.
If you have one of them.
If you have one of them, let me know. I'm looking for a jump scare animatronic this year, so I am kind of interested in the Gordo, but there's other jump scares.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Yeah. I'm getting ready with the explosion.
Oh, okay, cool. Let me set it up like this, like we do, which is fun.
Yeah, do it right.
Do it right. Right, Dad. Here we go.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh, wait. Do it right.
Wait,
do it right.
Wait. There you go.
Oh God. It looks great.
Yeah, it came out good.
Yay.
Good job, me.
He's a thick boy.
Yeah, I mean, like, look, his shoulders would be out here.
Yeah, I like how he's breaking the frame.
Yeah, he kind of stuck out there with his little gillios.
I like it.
This is a design I've been working on for a while. If you bought my first creature print back before all the good stuff happened, and even recently we did a green version a couple years ago, or maybe last year, I can't remember. But I've been trying to hone in on a very Attack Peter creature design, like I've done with Godzilla. And I can't say why yet, but for really cool reasons. So much more on the creature in the near future is what I can say.
That's all you can say.
But get hyped if you're a creature fan. Yes. Awesome. Well, we did it.
We did it.
We did it. Bring us back to the main so we can say our goodbyes.
Yes.
Before we peace out, everyone, just let you guys know. Again, next week the record drops on Wednesday before our stream.
Yep.
I will be in Ohio this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, for PowerCon. So if you're out in Ohio in the Columbus area or nearby or want to make the trip, come and hang out. We'll be there. Me, Hector, Bob. I think James Groman's going to come out and hang out. Octeil threatened to come over. I don't know. That would be awesome. Yeah.
Threatened you with a good time.
And so I'd love to see all you guys. And if you're there and if I've never met you before, please come over and introduce yourself. Remember, you know what I look like. I don't really know what you look like. So introduce yourself and let's hang out.
I like how Colt comes in at the last second and says hot mustard goes on chicken nuggets. I agree, by the way.
He's probably like way behind in the
He's
thing.
just catching up.
Yeah. Anyway, before we go, remember what I was hoping we do. Let's do something. Let's do something cool real quick.
Uh-oh.
I wanted to do this the other day.
Really?
But now we have a good reason. Let's everybody go to Gotham City Live.
Oh, raid Gotham City
Yes,
Live.
positive,
Gotham
fun.
City Tonight?
Gotham City Tonight, sorry.
Gotham City Live.
Is it? Which one is it?
It's Gotham City Tonight.
Okay, put the link in the chat.
I did already.
Is it pinned?
Oh, wait. No, it's not.
Okay, everybody,
Gotham City.
guys, let's just do this. You don't have to, if you can't stay, I understand, especially on your East Coast and it's late and you got to work tomorrow. But let's all go over there as a group. There's 60 of us right now. Okay. Let's all 60 of us go over to their stream. Ryan Dole, he's a really nice guy, you guys, and he's a really fun personality to watch. Talk about just about anything, in my opinion. You don't have to stay, I get it, but let's all go over there and say hello from, Attack Peter Print Crew or whatever you want to say. Let's go over there and say what's up. And if while you're there, put a like on his video. And if you're a Batman fan, you should subscribe anyway because it's a really good show about Batman. All right. We can't go from here, right?
What?
Can we open his stream?
I'm already there.
Oh, you're there?
I'm
okay.
already there. And look, Raph is already there.
All right, guys, I'm going to wait here.
We're on our way.
Don't end our stream yet. Let's all...
I have to.
No, don't end it yet. I'm saying. Just everybody who's here, let's just go over there now. Everybody funnel out of our stream and go watch
I'm already seeing some of our people show up.
All right.
And I also put in the chat that I'm here.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to go to his stream too now. And
we're here. I'm there for you because I'm signed into your account.
All right. So everybody do me this one favor as a group. I'm going to end the stream. As many of you as you can, just click that link and go say what's up. Say, hey, Ryan from, AP Print Crew or whatever you want to say. And let's just give him a little love because he's a great dude. And it's fun. The show happens right after ours. All right. So I'll see you guys over there. Right?
What?
I was saying, let's go.
Oh, let's go. Okay, bye, everybody.
I'll see you guys in the
love
chat.
You.
Go.
Bye.
I love you. Bye.